Welcome to Game Thursday. We're we're that podcast, the only one on the internet where it's like taking the last slice of cheese pizza. You feel a little guilty about it. Everyone else looks at you a little funny, even if they're too full to eat it themselves. I'm Kevin.
You know what? And sometimes they're even looking at you like, yeah, it's a good thing you're taking it. Because otherwise...
Yeah. Sometimes they're supporting you.
Yeah, really. They won't admit it.
No.
Because you're still taking the last piece.
Right. So there's that weird tension.
There's a weird tension.
Where should it even be there? Probably not. But it is. And you also feel a little guilty about it. It's like, oh, it's the last piece. Like, I don't want to do that. But,
yeah.
you know.
Yeah. That describes our podcast okay.
Yeah, I thought it was an okay one. You know? Change it up every once in a while.
Every once in a while. Yeah, I'm Rob, by the way.
Yeah, thank you. It's about time. I was waiting. Hey, Rob.
Hey, Kev.
You want to play a game?
Are you going to torture me in weird ways until I figure out a life lesson poorly?
Maybe. So, we're gonna start off, and we're gonna play a game.
Oh.
And what I want you to do. So whether you're gonna say yes or no, we're gonna do it.
Oh, okay. I'm a hostage.
Yeah, you don't have a choice.
Please be aware, I'm a hostage.
You're fine. Don't worry about it. He's fine. Don't worry about it. So, it's just a basic word association, right? Okay. Right. I'm gonna say words. And you're gonna tell me the first thing that comes to your brain.
The first thing?
First thing that comes to your brain. I'm gonna give you 6 words. I'm gonna give you one. You're gonna tell me the first thing that comes to mind. I'm gonna give you another. Like we're gonna go down the list and we're gonna do 6.
Like the very first thing, or like yes, no, or like just first thing. It's like the first 3 things. Cause sometimes it's ba 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 ba.
I want the first thing, but you know, if it's like, I don't know, I want the first thing.
I'll try my best.
All right, and if it's not the first thing, it's the second thing. I won't kill you.
What if I filter myself because you say something and it's bad?
Don't do it. Don't. I want pure, unfiltered, all the pulp.
Kevin, this is posted to the world.
I want all the pulp.
God.
Okay?
Okay.
All right? So, yeah, 6 words. I'm going to say one. You're going to give me the response.
I feel like you shouldn't tell me how many words beforehand. I feel like you should have just said a word, let me done it, and then go from there.
6 words. I'm going to give you a word. You're going to give me the response.
What happens when you say the 7th and I still respond?
Rob, stop trying to ruin it. Just go along with it. Trust me, okay? All right? Are you ready?
No.
All right. Well, I don't care. We're going to start. Cream.
Bananas.
Coffee.
The first word I thought of was because I said bananas, not because you said coffee. Say coffee again.
Coffee.
Cream.
Centipede.
Does that count? Legs.
Coca-Cola.
Pepsi. I hate that.
That was 4?
I don't know. You tell me, motherfucker.
No. Ball.
Pit.
Hyena.
Laugh.
Okay.
That's 5.
That was 6.
That was 5.
It was 6. All right, I'll give you another one just for fun.
I fucking knew he was going to do 7.
Yeah, because it was 6. State.
Mint. Does that work?
That's not a word.
At first I thought you said steak. Like before you finished the word state, my brain was like, he said steak. And then you finished it and I'm like, oh, he said state. Mint. Okay.
All right.
This is tough when you do it with a fellow with ADD.
Interesting. Very interesting. I didn't write down any of your answers.
Obviously.
But I'm going to do it. We're going to do it again and I'm going to write them down this time.
No, you're not.
Yes, I am.
You have no pen or paper.
I'm going to type them into the computer.
Why?
So that was the warm-up round.
What the fuck? Are you just going to question me?
No. That was the warm-up round. I have. Trust me, I have a strategy.
I don't believe you, but fine.
Trust me, I have a strategy.
Fine.
Okay?
Fine.
That was the warm-up round. I wanted to get your brain going. I want to get some answers out of you.
For the record, you didn't tell me that.
You ready?
Mm.
Well, yeah, that's the point. I can't tell you what's going on.
Yeah.
So, round 1, actually, that was
What
round
the
0. So this is round
fuck?
1. Yeah. See, yeah.
See, I just want to point this out that this is because of our format here. I don't know what the fuck is coming. It's his turn. I don't know what's happening. So I just want you to know I also don't know what the fuck he's doing. And if you do, you're probably smarter than me. Good for you.
Joke's on you, Rob. I don't know what I'm doing.
God damn it.
No, that's not true. I do have a plan. I do have a plan.
All right.
But we had to warm up first, right? We had to get into it.
Sure.
Okay. Right? This is the actual round 1. You're going to say it. I'm going to write down what you say. I'm going to give you another word. Okay? And I want to categorize.
You're going to categorize? Good luck.
No, that's the wrong word.
Good luck?
I'm going to notate.
I didn't say
I'm just
whatever.
I'm just going to notate your answers.
Bitch.
Okay?
Yeah.
Ready?
Sure.
Cow.
Milk.
Pillow.
My first thought is, how dare you make fun of me? And then my first actual thought with what you said was sleep.
Who was making fun of you, Rob? Not I. I'm just saying words. That's all. Window.
Pain.
Sleep. Wow. Magic.
The Gathering.
Two words, but I'll take it.
It's in front of me.
Okay, 2 words, but I'll take it.
It's not fair.
2 words, but I'll take it.
God damn, now I'm a nerd.
1, 2, 3, 4. That was 5. Here's number 6.
Sure.
Fairy.
Hill. Actually, I lied. It was pie.
Thank you. Thank you for telling me the truth. I'm still going to put them both down here. Pie/tail. Okay. All right. Pie/tail.
Yeah.
7th bonus one, because fuck you. Haha, got him.
Great.
Electricity.
Tyke.
What?
Tyke?
Tyke? Like a child?
Yes.
Okay.
I don't know.
Okay.
I don't know.
Okay. You did good on that one.
What do you mean? Is there a bad?
No, I mean, you did good on that one. That one, it's a good thing we had a warm-up round to get things going. And now things are really starting to pick up on this one. That was good. That was a good round.
You know what this reminds me of?
What?
There's one time...
At band camp?
No.
Okay.
Brianda,
formerly
on the podcast,
yep, was
in a cognitive science course. She's like, hey, Rob, this is a assignment we have to do. I need to talk to somebody. Just have them talk about something. And then they're supposed to give me, I'm supposed to jot down all of the potential flaws in their speech that they have.
Mm-hmm.
And if they hit like 4, they have a speech impediment or like some sort of speech flaw.
Yep.
And I had 30 something. That's
not what we're doing, Rob.
Yeah, well, okay, there's right and wrong answers, Kev, and I know I speak weird.
It has nothing to do with the way you speak.
Yeah,
And who said there's right or wrong answers?
God damn it.
I mean, just because I said you scored better doesn't mean there's right or wrong answers. All right. Rob, I would like... Would you like to switch roles?
No. Oh, maybe? Okay. How would I know what to ask you?
Do the same thing.
But just say words?
Yeah, just say words, and I'll tell you the first word that comes to my mind. And you're gonna write them down for me.
Any words?
Say any word.
Yeah.
And then I will say you my response, and you're gonna write down. You're gonna on this computer. You're gonna type your word, then you're gonna type the word that I say in response. Okay.
Why does it say switch roles?
Because we're switching roles.
I don't understand.
And you're the one asking, and I'm the one that is going to respond.
So I just say something, you say something, I type it in here.
Yeah. Well, so I'll show you my notes from the last one, right? So like,
I don't want to see your notes.
I said cow, you said milk. I said pillow, you said sleep, right? So just type the word that you say, and then type the word that I say. Okay.
It's not going to work fantastically, but okay.
Okay.
Sure.
Right. So that was round 1, the first official round.
Is this being saved?
It's all part of the experiment.
Being used I signed no forms of release for this.
So 6 or 7 or 5 words, whatever you would like to do. 3 words, 7
Vacuum.
words, 8 words. Suck.
Fuck.
You.
Sorry for that.
Sorry.
Spatula.
Ladle.
Why?
I don't know.
I'm spelling all these things wrong.
That's okay.
I don't know how to spell.
It's not about that. Or is it?
8.
9. I don't know if you said the number or if you meant the phrase, but you know.
It's up to
There's
you
only
to
one way to
interpret
find
it.
out.
Yeah, you know.
Well, I guess the notes will tell, but based on the way I heard it. Right.
Sweater.
Best.
I don't like the way you answer things.
I
don't know. I don't.
Is it with such force?
No, it's like you're looking for synonyms. It doesn't feel genuine. It feels like there's a delay.
It's the first thing that comes to my mind.
Hair.
Okay.
Why are yours so much more like to do with the thing that you're talking about?
It's all part of the fun, Rob.
That was 6.
That was 6?
That was 6.
Okay, that's how many we're doing?
No, fuck you. You did 7. Augusta.
Maine?
I don't know.
That's what I said. I said Maine.
Yeah, I'm leaving the question mark.
Yeah,
at the
leave
end
the
of your
question mark.
Maine. Yeah, okay.
Yeah, leave the question mark. Leave the question mark.
Here you go.
Hey, thank you, Rob.
If you can hear us typing, then I'm sorry. It's his fault.
Yeah, probably. So yeah, thank you for that. I appreciate you going into this little experiment here. And I think I did worse than you, actually.
What is the metric?
Well, I'm looking at it now and I'm calculating the points.
What are the? Why are there points?
And I did do worse than you. Because my response, your response, my response, right? And then the way that we went back and forth on each other, I give you extra points. So you win this round.
Can you please explain? Or are we doing another round? I think we are, aren't we?
Rob, do you want to play a game?
God damn it! Okay. Somebody out there must know what this is.
Probably.
Okay.
I certainly hope. Otherwise, this is just us doing some random bullshit.
You're not going to explain this eventually?
We'll see.
Okay. All right.
So we're gonna do another round.
Sure.
I'm gonna ask you again.
Uh-huh. No, I thought you were asking somebody else in this room.
I'm gonna ask you.
Yeah.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
And these ones are gonna be a little different. Okay. They're not quite general words. These ones are actually going to be from a list.
They're themed.
That I've already created in my head. I've already created this list. We're going to go through these.
In your head, or you have them written down?
Well, I'm about to write them down to make sure that I have them, but I already did create them previously. We're going to run through these, and I want to know the first thing that comes to your mind when.
Yeah, Kevin, I know the game. Ones. I'm okay at rules. Kev.
Right, I just want to make sure that we're all on the same page.
Who's we all?
Me and the audience. I don't want you on the same page. Clearly, that would be cheating.
Yeah, obviously.
It's a game. So
is this a game?
It's a game for me. I'm having a great time.
Okay, all right. Let's hear it.
Are you sure?
No. Yes.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We're only gonna do 6 this time.
Sure.
Okay. Are you ready?
Hit me.
Okay. Jackie.
Chan. Shit. I answered that one wrong.
Emily.
Sure. What are you doing?
Henry.
Stein.
Kevin.
Science.
Go.
Biden. Ah. Oh, I hate that.
Gabby.
Powers.
You see, there's a difference in this round.
I really hate it.
Yeah, so this round, right? Instead of just doing regular words or terms or random things that come to
Yeah,
mind.
you did names.
I specifically chose names.
Yep.
And I wanted to see what the first thing that came to your mind was when that name popped up, right? And that was actually the entire purpose of this.
You realize I particularly am not going to do well at this.
I think you did very well.
No, what is well? I am not going to answer things as a human. What did I say for Jackie?
Chan.
God damn it!
Which I thought was a great answer.
I'm in so much trouble.
Jackie.
I'm in so much trouble.
No, you're fine. You didn't fully understand. I had to start off with with a new round, new rules, new sets of names. So
there are worse things I could have said.
True. I thought you did pretty all right.
Oh my god.
So, yeah, really, what this all comes down to is I wanted to talk about like brains. And I wanted to talk about like
how mine doesn't work well.
No, not at all. I wanted to talk about like associations that we create, and specifically around like the names of people that we know, right? Like, and thinking about what is the first thing that comes to mind when you think of a person. And I wanted to start in the literal sense of the name, right? And then we're going to expand it, and we're going to talk about people we know, and we're going to talk about the first thing that we think of, or maybe a lasting memory, or something that comes up in our brains when we think of these people. But I wanted to start at the very base level first.
Yeah. Ask me a bunch of people I know who are close to me, and watch me say nothing to do with any of them. Because my brain doesn't work that way.
I did pretty well.
Yeah, I'm sure you did.
Yeah, Emily did all right. I did pretty all right. Jackie Chan did great. But no,
okay.
It was. I mean, it was a trick, right? So I was poking fun at you a little bit.
Yeah. No.
But I thought it was a fun way to start.
I think the song will somewhat help me in the long run for an overarching issue that I have.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. So before we jump into the meat and potatoes, clearly I know where I was going with this.
Yeah.
Right?
Yep.
But it would only be fair if I allowed you the chance to reverse the roles again. But I clearly have an advantage in that. So I will allow you, if you would like to, you can feel free to do something similar. It's up to you.
Like test you?
If you would like to.
Can I? Yeah, you know what? Let's do that first, and then I'll say why this was a trap and why this proves that it's not me.
Okay.
Or it's not them.
You want?
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Listen, I wanted to leave it up to you before, because as I said, clearly I have some bias and some extra understanding, the process and what I was going for here. And, I already had names picked out. So I will give you a brief bit. You feel free to write down names of people, right? And then, take some time, come up with whoever it is that you want to do, and then I'll give you my responses. Just so there's a little bit more of a disconnect. But again, this is not going to be the most perfect experiment in any sense of the imagination. You like playing my little game, Rob?
No.
Oh.
I'm gonna be single whenever they listen to this.
No. I don't think so.
Actually, I really do think I defended myself for reasons we're gonna explain later, but
yeah.
Okay. Are you ready? I have my 6 down.
You have your 6?
Yes.
4, 5, or 7?
Yep. One of them is spelled wrong. I don't know how to spell it right.
Thanks.
Right now.
I'm ready when you're ready.
Okay, Heidi. Bob.
Smith. I mean, you kind of vote Bob Smith.
Date.
D. Genius, even? One might say.
Andrew. You thought about too long.
I did. The first thing that came to mind, man.
I thought it was Jackson.
No. No, first thing that came to mind was man, but I'm like, oh, but like I don't want to say Mr. Man, like, and then I'm like Beast, but then it's there's too many, there's too many there.
Yeah.
So man,
you thought too long.
Yep.
Gabby.
Potato.
All right, I lied. I'm not the one most in trouble right now.
I'm giving you the honest truth. If nothing else, I'm giving you honesty.
What did I give you last, Gabby? Okay, Jackie.
I don't know. I don't have a word. What do you do when your brain doesn't think of anything?
I don't believe you. You didn't think of any words between now and then?
No. I'm just staring into your eyes. They're so beautiful.
He's lying.
Corn.
Do you want to see your answers?
No, I think I lost.
Do you want to see your answers?
No, I'm pretty sure I lost. But yeah, I am curious, yes. But I think I lost. I don't know. There's like there's some, and I think this is part of it. I know for me, there's sometimes when you say a name and like nothing, just like my brain doesn't do anything.
I said Heidi and you didn't say mom. I was expecting mom.
Fair. But yeah, no, I don't know. There's some. There's some. It's hard. It's hard to. Words don't come, right?
Mm-hmm.
And I just don't know what to do. It's just like, yeah, that's it. You say something, and then it's like, yep. There's nothing else past that.
I said a thing.
Yeah.
Usually, I'm just trying to answer. It's not even necessarily what I thought of. It's just like, okay, I got a word. I need to give a word. What's the word I give?
And some of them are very easy.
Do you like yours now that you can see them?
No, I'm not. I mean, some of them are fine. Some of them are not great. Some of them are not great. Some of them are fine. I think my non-name one was better.
Okay.
That round for me was better than the name round.
Mm.
How do you feel?
Are we doing this again?
No, I'm just curious how you feel. No, we're done.
Okay.
We're done. We got through the difficult part. Maybe. I don't know.
Mm-hmm.
Hopefully. Probably not. How do you feel you did between round 1 and round 2?
I feel like I should have said something else when you said my girlfriend's name. Maybe. I'm still on that.
Maybe.
All right.
I thought you did pretty good in your round 1, though.
That's great.
Yeah. I think cow milk, great. Very easy.
Yeah.
Pillow sleep, great. Window pane, yeah. Sleep deprived, absolutely. Magic the Gathering, great answer. Fairy pie, little weird. You said tail, but you did admit that you thought pie first. Fairy pie is a little weird. Okay? And electricity tyke, also a little weird. But hey, 5 out of 7 is really good. So I thought they all paired pretty well and made some sort of logical connection, right?
Sure.
I'm curious if you felt like that was forced or purposeful at all, or if these were actually the things that came up.
What do you mean?
So, doing this exercise, both of us doing this.
Yeah.
Do you think the answers that you gave were actually the first thing you thought of, or?
I really tried.
Okay.
Yeah. A lot of the time it was blank or the first thing I thought of, or like weird indescript giggles.
Okay.
Whereas I don't believe you.
Yeah. I don't believe me either.
I'm pretty sure you lied.
I don't believe me either.
Okay.
Because I think I did better in the first round than I did in the second.
But the names?
Round names were bad.
The names were real bad. You definitely thought of other things you didn't say.
But I also didn't.
Okay.
And that's the weird thing. Is like if you say a word, there's another word that goes along to it.
But the problem is that if you do this test to me like 10 times, and you give the same you give me the answers, then you switch, then you go back to the same answers, like the same as the first round,
Yeah.
I would probably give different answers.
Sure.
I don't think I have a solid association with most things.
Fair. It very well could be, and it's not this. I mean, this isn't a real thing. I just made this up. So it's not like a test we were taking or anything.
Where did you get this? You were just like, I'm gonna torture Rob.
No, I said like my idea was I wanted to do word association and then change it into name association and then change it into like what is the first thing that comes to your mind when you think of a specific person.
But I wasn't even thinking of a person. I was literally just, okay, you gave me a thing I'm just spitting out.
Yeah.
Honestly, you got cramps because I was looking at you.
Probably.
Did I get another one that was remotely similar in that regard?
You?
Yeah.
Yeah. You got Emily.
That's weird. Don't know why she got her last name.
Henry Stein?
Yeah, I don't know.
I'm just going to run through them here, right?
Sure.
So Jackie Chan.
Yeah.
Emily Ashura.
Yeah. Wow, that's not very bad.
Henry Stein.
Okay.
Kevin Grant.
Okay.
Joe Biden.
I'm still not thrilled with that one.
Gabby Powers.
Powers?
That's what you said, Powers. I don't know. I just wrote down what you said.
Okay.
Joe Biden was pretty. I mean, that's correct.
It's not incorrect. I don't know.
Yes, correct.
That was correct. That was the Joe you were hoping I would say.
I wasn't hoping you were going to say anyone. I had no intention as to who you were going to say. I just wanted to see who you would say.
Sure.
Yeah, there was no I mean, sure. I picked a list of names of people that you're friends with.
Yeah, most of them. Oh, Joe. Fucking wow. I went Biden. To be fair, yeah.
Again, it's fine. I just, I picked a list of names of people that you're friends with, and I wanted to see what you would do, right? My names round, I agree. I don't think I was honest with all of them.
I said Gabby. You said potato.
Yeah, that was the first thing I actually thought of.
You're going to have to live with that.
It was the first thing I thought of.
Not for what I'll do. I will say nothing, but eventually someone's going to hear this.
It's the first thing that came to mind. Okay? But I thought Bob Smith was good. That was very natural. It's probably the only one aside
my ex's
from
dad's name, yeah.
Heidi, I think those two were very much.
Mm.
And then after that, it was like, it all went downhill.
Yeah, I bet.
It all went downhill. And then my brain stopped working. And then I wasn't able to give you the first thing because I didn't have a first thing.
Mm.
So,
mm-hmm.
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay.
As I kind of briefly mentioned, my idea, my goal for this is I wanted to talk about, associations and what memories or things you associate with people. And I want to start off by strictly looking at the names of people. And then I want to focus in on individuals themselves. So, and I definitely understand that, hearing someone's name and having an association could be totally different from thinking of a person and having an association.
Yeah, that's the issue with me, I think.
Because if I think of an individual, I don't always think of them by a name. I just kind of think of them as a person sometimes. I don't know if...
No, I get that completely. I'm not good with words sometimes.
Yeah. I mean, you did well. But,
whatever.
By whose standards?
That's the thing, is if words, even if their names are similar, that's not what I'm thinking of, but I'm talking about the person or thing.
Right.
And that's what gets me sometimes.
Sure.
This is a very particular instance. That's gotten us both in trouble.
Yes. That was also not the goal of this, but it's a good connection. It's a good point. Yeah, we've both gotten got in the past.
Yeah, with potato corn.
Yeah. Right. Right, yeah. Yep. Mm-hmm.
Which is actually why I put them back, because I was curious what you would do.
Fair. I mean, I sandwiched them for you. So I did it on purpose as well.
But you put some in between.
I just put them far apart.
Yep. And neither of them, I don't think we got mixed up.
Still purposeful. No.
We didn't say things that we probably should have, but we didn't get mixed up.
Listen, I stand by every answer I gave. For the good, for the bad. See the previous,
ugly.
See the previous statement I just made of just when I hear a name, it doesn't mean I relate it to a person.
Right, and that's the issue. Is sometimes if I'm talking about something with a person, my mind's a little bit all over the place.
Yeah,
and I go to say their name, and I say a very similar name.
Sure, it happens. Happens to you. It has happened to me.
It happens to Henry.
Less frequently, but.
Wow.
What? What?
He's out here defending himself when he has no justification to do so.
Less frequently? Well, listen. Facts are facts, They don't care about our feelings, Rob.
Yeah.
Except they do, actually.
Yeah, a little bit sometimes.
But yeah, no, it's like when I think of totally different example, right?
Sure.
Like Ronald
Reagan.
Oh, McDonald.
Oh.
So.
And honestly, I think I only thought of Reagan because you're here.
Fair.
I'm just saying.
Fair.
That might have been the same. I don't know. There's not a lot of Ronalds.
Yeah.
We gave the two answers.
That's it. There's two. We gave them.
Yeah.
There's no others. But like, I don't know. I think of the entity. I think of the restaurant. Right?
You hear Ronald, you think, I want a burger.
I don't know if it goes that far, but like I do think like clown restaurant.
Okay.
It
depends. Like if I heard Pennywise,
ooh,
then yes.
Clown, not restaurant.
Are you sure? Kid buffet.
Ooh.
I don't like that. Ooh. That's not the term.
Do you want Lucy's arm or Kenneth's wrist?
No.
Yeah, no? Not the buffet of child?
No.
Oh, okay.
Bad.
But yeah, clown, yeah. Pennywise, yeah.
But
John Wayne Gacy.
Yeah, but if you said John, your first thing wouldn't be Wayne Gacy.
It wouldn't.
I don't know what it'd be.
I don't know what it would be either. It's such a generic name.
It's such a generic name.
I might, like, White.
Wash.
Oh, no, I was saying John.
Oh.
Like, John.
Yeah.
White.
Yeah.
Right? Like, that's, it's like, it's such a generic name. But yeah, okay. But
hold on. Let's do that.
Let's do what?
You say a word, I say a word, you say a word that you think of because of the word I said.
Oh, you want to go back and forth that way?
Yeah.
Okay.
There's no prep on either side. We're just doing word association.
Okay. All right. Are you sure?
All right. No, this is going to go poorly. Yeah, especially if we're honest about it.
Yep, let's do it. You start or I start?
You start.
Okay.
Your topic, bitch.
Yeah, you got me. All right.
Eye contact, too. For no good reason.
Lightning.
Bolt.
McQueen.
Steam.
Engine.
River.
Canal.
Boat.
Ship.
Terror.
Iser.
Howard.
Stern.
Puff.
The Magic Dragon.
That's so many words.
It's fine.
Claws.
No laws.
Are we rapping? Napping.
Sign.
Rhyme.
Sign.
Time.
Rhyme.
Tide.
Pod.
Eat.
Meat. We're doing great.
Fuck.
Tide Pod eat meat,
Okay.
Yeah, yeah.
I say meat again.
Meat.
Teat. Fuck.
Oh, bone. You can't just be out here saying teeth fucking, you know what I mean?
I didn't mean to.
Well, that's what you
I said teat, and then I said fuck because I said teat.
Bone. We still going?
I don't know.
Well, let's do one more.
All right.
Okay.
Yeah.
Bone.
Loan.
Car.
Shark.
Water.
Gate.
Punk.
Hazard.
What? Light.
Ning.
McQueen. We did it. We did it.
We did it.
We did it. We got
did
all the
it.
way back
We did it.
here.
Clearly, we're both very bad at this.
Yes.
Me probably worse, but
No, it was. I mean, there were some I was very confused on, but
Bunk Hazard is a One Piece thing.
what?
Punk Hazard is a One Piece thing?
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, it means nothing to me.
No.
So, like, what?
Yeah.
That made no sense. But okay, all right, hold on. Let's do it. Let's get into the meat and potatoes.
Oh, what do you mean? We're going to do this again?
No, we're going to get into the meat and potatoes.
Oh, thank God.
Yes. We're going to get into meat and potatoes.
Okay. Yeah.
People and
Places.
memories. Things. Nouns. Memories. What you associate with an individual.
Okay.
Like when you start thinking of another person, what is usually the first thing that comes to mind? Is it an emotion? Is it a memory about an experience? Is it I want to really broaden this out while also specifying it in a weird way. Think about specific individuals. When you think of that individual, what is the first thing that comes to your mind?
So I'm not great at names to people.
Okay.
So there used to be this thing, I don't remember when it was. It was probably like middle school, because that sounds about right.
Sure.
Where you could say, you were trying to get people to think of disturbing images, right? And I could just say somebody's name and be like, in the song. And it would mean nothing to me. As I said words, I said more words. I knew it would get a reaction out of you.
Okay.
You know?
Sure.
Like, yeah.
So how often does that pop up?
What do you mean?
How often does in a thong pop up?
Well, no, but
when you think of individuals.
It would elicit a reaction, right? It was
Yeah.
like, I know I could say the words in a string, and it didn't register an image for me, but I know it would fuck with you.
Okay.
That was the goal.
Okay. Is that still the goal?
What do you mean? Like currently or in general?
Right now.
Yeah.
Is the goal, your responses that I gave you, was it to fuck with me? The
No.
response that you gave me.
No. It was just to say something, but it doesn't, like, I wasn't imagining images. Like, I wasn't taking into what you said and thinking image.
Okay.
You know?
It was just response.
It was just response.
Without much thought of anything.
Yep. It was, I need to give a response. This is the word I got.
Okay.
And so it's like, similar with people. You said Jackie. I did not think of Jackie.
Okay. So of Chan.
I was just like, I need to give a response. What's an immediate response?
Sure.
These are words.
Sure.
This is not people. These are words.
Okay.
Then you said more people.
Right.
Then I realized I fucked up.
But that was the point. It wasn't to catch you or to get, like, the...
No.
I
get
the point
that.
wasn't to catch you. The point was to,
Yeah.
But now, given more context...
But now given more context. But even still then, I don't think that I usually immediately, if I hear a word, associate image. It takes a second. There's like a delay, I guess.
Okay.
And even then, it's if there aren't more words introduced.
Okay. Are you like pausing, waiting for more words?
I think so. I think like if I get a word, I'm waiting for more words, and then there's a thing. Although sometimes that's not the case, because sometimes it's the exact opposite, where my brain hears the beginning of a word, and my brain's like, "Oh, I'm going to complete that word."
State.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
And it doesn't help me. It's like, okay, I thought you were going to say this thing. My brain is trying to compensate because I know I need to give a response, This is what I thought you were going to say. Oh, you didn't even finish the word that you were saying that I thought you were saying.
Yeah.
This is what you meant.
Yeah.
So it's either I think I'm either usually too far ahead or way behind.
But never in the middle?
No, I really don't think so. I'm pretty sure that's what being diagnosed with ADD means.
Fair.
Because it's like, okay, I'm either hyper-focused, so I'm going to do this quick, or I don't know what's happening. Now there's a squirrel.
Fair.
I don't know why it's always squirrels. It's usually because they're just out of view.
I mean, they're everywhere.
Yeah.
And they're getting everywhere. They're going everywhere. They're always doing something.
Yeah.
They're constantly on the move.
Right.
You know? Like, it's...
What better thing to think of?
There's something to them.
Yeah.
They're everywhere. They're all over the place. They're always doing something.
Everywhere, always, all at once. Whatever that movie is. Indie films.
That one.
We did it.
That movie.
Yeah.
That I definitely... And you also definitely saw.
I did see it.
I don't know if I did or not.
Oh. Well, you would know. You should watch it. You'd probably enjoy it.
Yeah, I don't think I have. But I don't remember. But I don't think I have. The lead, no.
Okay.
Um,
So, I don't know. I feel like if I get a word and I don't already know that you're talking about the person, so that way I don't already have the image in my head, I want to say the first thing I think of is a feeling.
Oh, okay.
Which is weird, right?
Okay.
It's not an image. It's not a name. It's not, it's like, okay, what is the general shape of this person in my mind?
Okay. I don't think that's weird. Actually, I think that is normal. Like, I think because I think I'm on the same page as you are. Well, neither of us are normal. So,
Yeah.
okay, you know what? It's normal for us.
Okay.
I agree with you. Like if I'm thinking of an individual that I know when I hear a name, if I make that connection,
yep,
right, then it is often like happy, sad, neutral, like that hits first,
right.
And
even for me, it's not usually that clear because I'm bad at that. But it's like, okay, this is an upwards feeling. Okay, that's probably happy.
Yep.
This is the person. But if I'm already talking about that person, it's easier. Because what happens with me, and I get tripped up sometimes, is like my dad will do this, and he'll be talking about this one person, and then without really a lot of warning, he'll switch to another person.
Okay.
But still talking like he was talking about the same person. And I'll be like, what do you mean that this person who lives in Mass just moved to Kentucky?
Yeah.
And he'll be like, what do you mean? I was talking about this person. I'm like, then you should have damn well clarified because you gave me no hints that you were talking about a different thing.
Interesting. So you bring up that point of talking about another person.
Yeah.
I think there's something weird about that because I think if I were to like tell a story that I heard from another person, something that happened to them, right? The way that my brain would react, like emotionally, would be the way that my brain would react emotionally, I believe would be proportionate to how that individual reacted in the situation.
Oh.
Not so much my opinion of said person, but more of that empathetic, like, they were upset about this, so I am upset telling... I don't know if that's true, actually. Now that I worked it out more, I don't know if that's true, but it's an interesting thought nonetheless.
If I were to say mythical beast,
yeah,
who comes to mind?
You know, the creature from the Black Lagoon, the entity, my former roommate,
rocking out,
your former roommate
with their rock out.
Yeah. Yeah. You know.
But that's more descriptors. If I just said Andrew, I'd probably still, actually, most of the time. Actually, no, I did that to you. You didn't say Andrew, I don't think. You said man.
Yeah, I said man.
Interesting.
So...
yeah, that takes some context also.
You ready for this one?
Yeah, sure.
My first emotional response is
Confusion.
yes, legitimately. Confusion is generally the first one, and then it's like sometimes positive, sometimes neutral, but mostly confusion. He's such a wild individual.
I don't even think you're wrong.
It's just you never know what to expect.
No, yeah, he keeps you guessing.
So it's like my brain also is guessing.
Should I be concerned about this? I don't know yet.
I don't know. Should it be fine? Maybe.
Maybe. Am I happy to see him? Yeah.
Yeah. Do we have some great memories?
Sure.
Yeah. But.
But yeah, but there's a lot of confusion in there
a lot of
for
confusion.
some reason.
Yeah.
That is odd, right?
Yeah, very odd.
I feel like there's not another person I can immediately think of that gets that response. I
know confusion response.
I like that, not that strongly. Like generally positive, but overall confused.
Yeah,
mildly concerned. I'm gonna throw out there.
That's fair. That's fair.
Not like upset, but concerned.
No, yeah, not upset, sad. Concerned as in like worried.
In a way, yeah, a little.
Yeah. More along those lines than like
more along those lines.
Yes.
Than a negative response. Truly.
Yes.
Yeah.
No, I understand that. But yeah, it's that's a weird emotional roller coaster that to go on.
Yeah.
But then what?
But then what? Okay.
Emotions and then
Andrew.
Yeah, what? Do you like first grade it for me, right? Like, do you see an image in your head of said individual?
I feel like it's clarifying the feeling. This is how I feel about this. Most recent memory picture.
Okay, most recent memory.
Yeah, I don't know if it's always like image of the person first.
Okay, that's interesting.
Like if I'm getting a general feel, oh, how do I feel about this? Oh, I haven't spoken to him in a while. Where's Teddy? How's Gina?
Sure. Yeah.
Not always the case, but in particular,
Mm-hmm.
Interesting. I don't know why. Where's Teddy?
Yeah. Where's Where's Teddy? Where's Teddy Dent?
Shit, did I meant to say Theo? Nah, fuck Gina, Teddy.
Damn. Wow. Rude.
But in like a 2-second period, all of these thoughts that we've discussed so far.
That's a lot.
Yeah, it happens real fast sometimes.
That's a lot.
Mm-hmm.
I think I don't often share that. All of that.
Well, no, that's a lot.
Right? Most of the time I don't even share that. on a regular basis.
Sure.
I think it's more so step 1, step 2, step 3 for me. More so emotion. But it's hard with name because, like, sometimes you hear a name and you see an image of a person in your head, but you don't always.
No, and that's
which is so weird because it's like sometimes it's like okay, I know this person, I hear this name, I think of this person in my head. Other times you hear a name and there's nothing there, and it's like there's no connection there, even if it's a person that you know,
even if it's a person you interact with frequently.
Sometimes there's no image there, and was that proximity? Is that like
I don't know.
Do you interact with that person so much that that doesn't come there?
I think it's also how much you interact with that person. No, I'm sorry. I was going to say I think it's how much you interact with that person with their name. But I think it's more so how frequently you talk about that person actually gives it more credence.
How often you use the name.
Yeah.
Because how often are you using someone's name when you talk to them?
Not that often.
It depends.
Like
on how well you know each other.
Right. Like
I think once
semi-decent amount, but not that much.
Right.
Like if I said Todd,
Yeah.
I think of my boss.
I would think of your boss.
But when I said Kevin, I said Krantz.
Yeah.
And I don't actually think that's because of you.
Yeah.
Not because of what you've said to me, but because I saw you come up with conversation with Jack.
What?
Do you come up with conversation? I see you at least once a week.
Right.
So planning things out, your name comes up.
Yeah.
So you're more closely associated with Kevin.
Okay. Sure.
Right?
Yeah. But you pulled the other one out.
Which one?
You pulled out Krantz.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know. It's because it's you. You're the first Kevin.
Kevin, the first of his kind.
Kevin, the first of his kind. You're the Kevin. Kevin,
the first coming.
Oh, God, probably.
Let's
Hey! Dist.
Let's not.
Kevin, is he angry?
Who, me? Never. I don't get angry. But when I do.
He whips his pants out.
Wait, one time. One time. And you can never live it down. You know? It's crazy.
Something hard to forget. Hey,
it was that impressive. Huh?
Hey, at least when you said Kevin, I didn't say penis.
It was that memorable. Wow.
Could you imagine if you said Kevin and I said penis?
Yeah, that would be it. That would be something. I wouldn't even blame you.
That'd be more impressive, I think.
Yeah. I feel like that would require thought instead of just being a gut reaction. Because every time you think of me, do you think of Angry Dick?
No.
Right.
Yeah.
Every time I think of you, I don't think of the memories that we have together. I just think of you and your essence.
Oh, okay, that's good. Well, it's not me dying on your floor.
No.
Any number of those times I've done that.
It's not dying on the floor. It's not the slab. It's not,
It's not dying in the driveway. It's not dying in the bonus room. It's not dying in your own room. It's not dying in the red room.
Right. It's not any of those. Or any of the times you didn't die that I also have memories of. None of those either. It's just you, right? Not a memory, but your essence. This sounds real hippy dippy.
No, I mean that's fine. I mean, okay, but that's interesting, right? Because I don't think of myself that often, right?
Sure.
So this is gonna sound weird. It's gonna sound really weird. You probably think of me more than I think of me. And I probably think of you more than you think of you.
Probably.
I'm not trying to get you to admit anything. I'm not trying to either here. But I'm just saying, like I said.
Yep, let's not admit anything and just.
No, but
probably.
As a concept, right? Especially probably because we do this.
Yeah.
Especially because we do this. Because if I think of the podcast, especially if there's a dub in front of it.
Yeah.
That I'm thinking of this, I immediately think of you.
Yeah.
So that means my mind has to have some kind of thing that you are, and it's not an image. I don't know why it's not an image. It's not what it is.
But
it's
there
feeling.
Are some images.
There are some images, but it's feeling image. Like you were saying, essence, image.
Yeah.
Sometimes some things in between.
Or feeling essence.
Yeah.
And no image. Or feeling essence image. Right? There's so many different ways to combine it.
Which I think makes more sense.
Yeah.
I don't always, especially for me, again, there's a gap between words and how I feel about them.
Mm-hmm.
Right.
How you feel about words.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah, some words suck.
Chicken.
Eggs.
How do you feel about chicken?
I like eating a lot of it. If you give me a rotisserie bird, it's gone.
Okay.
Yeah. Also, I really fucking hate chickens because people keep keeping on their goddamn property and they're not allowed to.
Look how such many different evolved emotions there are just from thinking of chicken.
And honestly, the work one came about earlier, but not as a full-formed idea. So I went to the other ones first.
And then he came back to it.
Yeah, I
And
came
it's
back
like,
to it.
ooh, angry, but they're so delicious though.
Yeah,
Angry.
yeah, exactly. It was eggs, and then it was like, oh no, wait, but you said chickens. Okay, so a little bit of anger, but before I acknowledge the anger, I like eating them, and then I should go back to the anger.
I have to acknowledge just how tasty they are before I get mad. Let's put that anger on pause, just so I can acknowledge this. The delicious.
And even then, I'm not really mad at the chickens.
No.
I'm mad at the stupid people.
Right. Which that's a whole other thing.
That's a whole nother thing.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's the word can sometimes have a lot more going on with it.
Yes.
Words are hard.
And even if it's not the person, it's just the word.
It's just the word. Like chicken is a word.
Yeah.
It's a thing.
I don't
sometimes
think of an individual specific chicken.
No. And even last episode, chicken coward.
Yeah. Yeah.
That's not usually the first
Yeah.
thing.
I don't know why you waved at me as if, you were calling me one, but it's fine.
No, I'm just,
Yeah.
I'm,
Chicken coward. Aggressively point at you as you say it. Right. Yeah, it's fine, Rob. Okay. Whatever. I just may have to punch you. It's fine. No.
I'm gesticulating about something you said last time.
Sure. Yeah. Right.
No, but that's the hard part, right?
Yeah.
Because it's not always so clear.
Yeah. It's word, image, sometimes just word, sometimes word, no afterthought, sometimes immediate thought, and just the brains make no sense.
Yeah.
And I thank you for doing this weird little word thing.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know what you were expecting.
I wasn't expecting anything. I just thought it would be interesting to discuss connections to words and names and whether or not those names connected to actual people or memories, which I think is kind of what we're getting at. It's like
I don't think immediately. I think with a little bit of context.
Yes.
But
I don't think just hearing a name and being like, I mean, there may still be an individual that you think of before anyone else with that name, but it's not always immediate.
You know what? I'm also gonna throw this out.
Mm-hmm.
It's word emotion, but it's also emotion beforehand. So before you get the word, depending on where you're at, like we're doing this.
Mm-hmm.
We're recording for the cast.
Mm-hmm.
My immediate response is I need to respond.
Okay, right.
No, but like really though.
No, I get it.
It's
There's
a little
an urge to not leave the other person hanging.
Yeah.
Based on the context that we're in.
Right. And a lot of the time we try to give thoughtful responses, but if you're trying to give me a word and I'm trying to then I need to respond.
Yeah.
That's going to change.
Yeah, and it's not going to be a thoughtful response.
No, not always. Sometimes it is, but that's not what we're doing here today.
Right.
Today specifically.
That's not the point of today's exercise.
Yeah.
So,
and I think that really can drastically change what you're trying to do. It's like how your emotion is going in, what the word is that you're getting, and then what you're trying to spit out for it.
I completely agree with you, Rob. I think it's important to take the context of the conversation into context.
Well,
I didn't want to phrase it that way.
You know what? Actually, my first thought was, with a couple seconds to think, interrogations.
Ooh, okay.
Right? The whole thing is building up a mindset to put the person in. So that way when you ask them a question, you get the response about what you want back.
Yes. And convincing that individual that you are friendly towards them is a big part of that.
That's the first thing. So you eliminate their barriers a little bit.
Yep.
And then you
break them down.
You break them down a little bit, and then you immediately scare them.
Yep.
About the topic you want.
Mm-hmm.
And then you ask them the question.
Yep.
So that way you're getting, okay, did they do it?
Yep.
Or are they going to tell me whatever they know about the thing they're scared of that they just trusted me for?
Never talk to cops without a lawyer.
Well, if you're guilty.
Especially even if you're innocent, and especially if you're guilty.
Well, especially if you're guilty. If you're innocent, then like 50-50.
No. No. If you're innocent, don't talk to cops without a lawyer. Because they are only here to find the answer they want. And if the answer they want is that you're the one that committed the crime, then that's the answer they're going to try and find. I guess. Maybe that's not the only thing they're here for, but it's a big part of it. All right.
No, it's just, there's a lot of build up when you're doing the word association. And so sometimes things get muddled.
Yeah.
And there are certain circumstances where that benefits the people asking.
Yes. Yes, it does.
Mm-hmm.
And it greatly disadvantages the people who are answering.
Jabby, 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 jabby.
Who's that?
I don't know.
Yeah, I've never heard that
I don't
before.
know. Yeah.
Never heard it before in my life.
Yeah.
But yeah, no. As I said, I completely agree. I think, yeah, the context, even who's asking, who's answering,
Mm-hmm.
the question itself, like we're just playing a little word association game. There's nothing bigger out of the game itself.
Not intentionally.
No, the game itself is just words and words.
Yeah, potato.
Just words and words.
Tomato.
Doesn't actually...
Avocado.
From Mexico. But, yeah, it doesn't... the connections themselves are not... connections themselves aren't even important all the time. Because it's just a game. In this context. It's just a game. Right. Connections themselves are not important.
So if we shot ourselves in the foot, it was because we were trying to give a response that made sense at the time.
Or didn't make sense at all.
Right, because we hate each other.
And it's just about, at some point, you have to give a response, even if you don't have a response.
Yeah.
So you'll just say a word.
Word.
Exactly. I really, that's all it is we do. No.
Do you think that's where that came from?
What?
It's like, people who were like, word, man. They knew they needed to respond, but they didn't have a word, so they just said word.
That's interesting. I don't know. But I like to believe that to be true. It's like, I have no idea what to say to you, so word. I like that. I think word should be a word that is more often used in my vocabulary in that context.
Yeah, now. From this point forward, word.
Word. Or not. Maybe not.
Hey, Kevin.
Yeah?
Thank you for being here today.
Hey, Rob.
Yeah.
Thanks for allowing me to exist here today. As the almighty entity and being that you are.
Oh, yeah, that's clearly my role here.
Thanks for giving me life.
Oh, God.
But yeah, no. Of course. I hope you had some semblance of enjoyment out of this little exercise.
Yeah, just scaring me immensely.
I mean...
You're really good at doing that for some reason. Apparently, I'm easily flustered.
Well...
Hey, Rob, here's this topic where I'm actually asking you questions directly. You don't have any time to respond. Let's see what you say.
Yeah. Hey, I'm gonna paint this in a context that's really scary, but actually it isn't. I'm just doing it to scare you. Yeah.
That's true.
Yeah. Hopefully it makes for an entertaining podcast.
Hopefully.
Or not. Fucking who cares?
You listened either way.
Yeah. Hey. Thanks. That's it. Thank you.
That's it?
Yeah, thank you.
Not...
Oh, yeah, we love you.
He does, I think. Much more to the question now.